Okay. Okay, we're drunk again. I'm only saying this because I'm drunk, but the art I'm making is evil. Anyone who likes it is evil too.
And I'm only saying this because I'm drunk, and I need y'all's support on this, but I really do think I'm a saint, Mom. God told me so, but you don't have to talk about it.
I know, I've always known. Now, shh.
I'm only saying this because I'm drunk, but I love Bjork. I want to see Bjork in concert. I have sexual feelings for Bjork. I think my sexuality is Bjork.
Shh. What's Bjork?
I'm drunk.
I'm only saying this because I'm drunk, but I hate the new Pope. He's kind of cheesy.
I'm only saying this because I'm drunk, but I have a second Steve. Mom? Okay?
A second Steve?
Yes! He's a demon. He's a ghost.
And Mom, I've been haunted by a faceless ghost. Actually, we're cohabitating.
You're living with someone? You're living in sin?
With a ghost with no face.
Does he love you?
And Mom, there are thousands of invisible Johns everywhere. I can hardly move through my own home.
And Mom, I just found out I can't have babies. I have ovarian failure. I'll never be a mother.
Oh, honey.
I'm sorry, Isabel.
It's okay. I'm a saint.
And Mom, I have a third Steve. A third Steve. He plays music in the garage, and the two other Steves are really proud of him.
And Mom, at a certain point, I stop knowing how to talk about myself. It becomes pathology. I can only ask other people about themselves. And when they ask me about myself, I smile and I definitely make it about them. I do this for the rest of my life until people stop even thinking to ask me about myself. Until I forget my own name and I'm invisible even to my child. So I call you and you don't pick up. So I get in my car and I start driving. And when I'm on the road somewhere in Oklahoma, I see up ahead in a pool of light an enormous beast oozing.
And Mom, I'm trapped in Dallas. I'm trapped in Dallas forever. I'm never allowed to leave. I'm never allowed to live in Iceland or run a museum in the Berkshires. And I have to live in a certain North Texas radius. So I keep switching homes and I live in every possible vector of that radius. And so I start to long for Plano. I start to pine for Plano. And I start selling real estate in Plano, and I start to grow my hair big and blonde and grow my boobs big and blonde. And I forget how to make my art. And when I tell you this, your eyes start to fast flutter back, and your tongue turns into a red ribbon.
And Mom, I love you, but you locked me in a room with God. You said, here's a God who loves you, but you didn't tell me it might just be a God who hates me or ignores me. And so you made me fall in love with God, and you didn't tell me what to do when it started hurting all the time. So one of the Christian boys who loved me would do things to me in the middle of the night. This boy who loved me would do things to me. And I never consent to being a saint. And Mom, sometimes I violate God. I violate. I carve things into a God who loves me, and I don't tell you until a panic attack when I'm 44 and you're very old and you start crying. Tears stay bunched up in front of your eyes like a windshield made of moving water.
And I had a mother too, believe it or not, and I sat at her feet too, believe it or not, and I asked her if the world was ending, and it never was ending, and it always was. Oh, somewhere, my mother is sitting, waiting on a dun campfire for him, dressing up for him. Somewhere, I'm little, and there's Chinese jacket and cocktails and small shoes and ankle-length black silk pants. I wear them like mother for father, but I think about 2-inch heels and little diamond earrings, and I stay with mother on the couch with her legs trying to make them shiny, trying to help her smell like bitter sex than the sex on his breath. And if it isn't sex on the breath, then it's just the breath itself, always exhaling, grumpy and fogging up the good china. And then he's gone again, and I sit there another night, another 30 years, remembering everything you can about the steel inside her veins. And I would remember everything about her, and I would work on my tiny world, and I would ask, what are you waiting? And she would say, for your father. And I, why? And she would say, why not? And I, my father, you're waiting for my father, but you're my mother, and I'm done with this, so I'm cutting loose, and I'll work forever, and I'll sleep through the night, and I'll never marry, and I'll never. Oh no, we've woken them up. We've been too loud. Say your prayers.
What? Who's in there?
Who's in there, Mom?
They follow us around.
Who?
They've been out all day. They might be grumpy boys. Just stay very still. Just stay very quiet, and they might go to bed. Just stay very still. Just stay very quiet, and you can show them in the morning. You poor fevers. Anne, I have your remarkable thing. Do you remember your red ribbon? I was raging around the house like a Greek tragedy. I had a fever. I wanted to murder the children of my husband. When I was young, I can't tell you how excited I was for eternal love with a tall man. And then it just was gone. He was gone, and he was with someone else. You were all playing in the other room, and I was going to walk in there and smother you all to death. But you were all looking at the staircase. The red ribbon going down step by step with a mind of its own. We watched it go down step by step with a mind of its own. We watched it go all the way down. And Anne, you grabbed it and burnt it in the backyard.
No, that was you. You burned it.
No, it was you. You've always protected us. And Genevieve, you made us dinner.
No.
Yes.
What did I make?
Grilled cheese. You were 8. Where did you come from? I wasn't ready for the mystery of beautiful girls. I thought I could shape it. I thought I could shape you, but there's no shaping it. What can I say? It's a nightmare for me too, showing up a monster to you guys. Can you imagine? Well, I'll tell you I love you later. It's later, and we're driving around in the Subaru, and we're leaving voicemails on the Bluetooth, and we call you, and let us hear from you again.
Why are we still here?
Where?
Here, you sold this house.
Yeah, you don't live here anymore. Can we leave?
We'll leave later.
It's later. Can we go now?
Jesus Christ. I don't know how to know anything. How do you love the place you are?
I'm hungry.
Me too.
I'm so hungry.
Should we go to Balsa Mercado?
What's Balsa Mercado?
The new market. It's great. Is it great?
I went out of business.
No, it just opened.
Let's go. It's been closed for 3.5 years.
Oh, weird. I thought that things progress through time, but I guess they don't.
Can we not talk about it?
Everything happens all at once. All at once in a random hell.
It's a fucking hole in my head
All
the
at
time.
once in the center of the worst feeling ever.
Fuck!
What?
I forgot to steal a tiny world.
Damn,
Did you see us? In our tiny world, did you see us?
I didn't see us.
Me neither.
I saw us.
You did?
Yeah, I stole it.
You did? Where are we?
Right here. Do you see us?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I don't like it. Ugh. Ew. I don't like it.
You don't like it? I kinda like it.
Ugh. Ew. What are we doing in there?
I don't know what we're doing. We're just in there. We're a tiny part of a tiny thing that never ends.
Y'all, I have something to tell you. Isabel, you okay?
Am I okay?
You get okay, right?
Yeah, I get okay. What do you want to tell us?
I'll tell you later. And Genevieve, you get okay?
Yeah. Yeah, I get okay too. What were you gonna say, Anne?
Well, it's good news. Actually, kind of not. I mean, I don't know. It's just different. I feel all this pressure to declare a transformation, but it's just so tired. Honestly, it feels like one thing too many, doing the labor of declaring this transformation, which is here, which I do feel. I'm just fucking exhausted.
What do you want to tell us?
I'll tell you later. Oh, fuck. Okay, it's later.